Hi guys, well, while I've been away, I discovered this reality show called Solitary, and it's actually proven to be a pretty interesting show. So I'm going to do another one of my N-Block reality show videos, but this one's going to be a little bit different because, I actually can't really talk about, pardon me, the show without saying spoilers like I've done with my endurance and the mole videos. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to describe the premise of the show in this video without spoilers. Then I'm going to put links in the description to reviews done by a friend of mine who shares most of the same interests I do. And this person reviewed every single season of this show on Amazon. And we have basically the same view. So, yeah, you can just use his opinion to get my non-spoiler opinion. Then part 2 of this will be the spoiler review, okay? So the premise of this show is that 9 people are put into a pod that's roughly, I'd say 11-foot diameter and is shaped like an octagon. They have no contact with the outside world and they have no contact with any of the other people on the show. The only thing that they have contact with is a computer known as Val. Now, Val makes these contestants do 2 types of tasks. The first type of task are called tests, which all basically involve the first person to do a certain task. Once this person does this task, they either win immunity from the other type of task, or if it's the last 2, win an advantage for this final task. Now, the other type of task is called a treatment. Now, these are all mainly endurance competitions, such as spinning around in a chair until either you don't think you can do it anymore or you throw up. If you don't feel like you can do these tasks anymore, you hit the red button. If you vomit, that's the same thing as you hitting the red button. It's just your body quits for you. There are a couple of challenges where you do a particular action, and if you can't do that particular action, that's you automatically deciding to quit. You get what I mean once you watch the show. Now, the interesting thing is, these contestants don't know if anyone else has outlasted them in these treatments, so they don't know if they're like doing these particular actions, if they actually still need to do it. The only way they can find out this information is, 1, they push the red button and they aren't the first person to push the red button, or 2, they last long enough in the treatment and enough other people have quit that Val suddenly decides, you know what, let's just forget it and end the suffering of these people. And if you're the first person to push the red button during a treatment, you're off the show. And of course you don't know that somebody has pushed the red button. This continues all the way until there's 1 person left and that person wins 50 grand. And, yeah, there's not really anything else to mention. Except that, you will find yourself, finding that some of these tasks are actually, you know, things that you could think of doing just taken to the extreme, and some of these are actually quite crazy tasks. I'll give you a few examples. Common tests are, like I said, on the swinging chair, then you keep doing certain amounts of spins in a certain amount of time, such as like 35 spins in 90 seconds. And then a crazier task is, there's a free chain stretched across the pod the contestants are in, and the contestants have to support themselves on the chains and not fall to the ground. And then after the first couple of rounds, the center chain is removed and contestants are no longer allowed to grip it with their hands. Which of course makes it a lot harder. Get the idea? Oh, and yes, like with Big Brother, you can leave at any point. And that pretty much takes care of the premise, so look in the description for my friends' reviews of the seasons that are non-spoiler. And for those of you who have seen this show, look at the next part of this video, okay? And if you're wondering about ways to see the show, you use either Hulu or Amazon Instant Video, but of course with Amazon you have to pay. And the 4th season is actually on here, but only the 4th season.